So, coming up in the next couple months, we got an EP coming.
Yes.
And an album coming.
Yes.
Tell me about the two releases.
Well, the EP comes out first, and it's one song from the record. I suppose the single, although it's sort of a relative term for us, but it's single and then 5 B-sides. And then the album comes out in April and, has more songs on it.
What can we expect this time?
I guess it's more the same.
Yeah? Well, one thing, last time you did 2 records, and they each had their own flavor. But is this one's more in the old Bright Eyes style?
Well, we recorded a lot of songs, probably 30 songs total, and then had a lot, with the last 2 records, they were very homogeneous, and we wanted, to sound completely one way, like within themselves, sort of the purest folk rock 70s sounding record, and then more of a beat-driven kind of rock record, I guess. And this one, we sort of let it form itself, just recorded lots of songs and didn't really concern ourselves with the big picture, just let it kind of happen. So I think it came out, I think there is a common thread in there, but it just wasn't as maybe premeditated as the last couple records.
So do you think it's more of a live off the floor record or more of a studio?
I don't know what live off the floor means, but I like the sound of it, so I hope it's that.
Well, I just mean, like, is it like live instruments, a lot of it?
It depends on the song. Some of it we did live. There's others that are more, I guess, studio sounding. We had an orchestra. That was kind of exciting.
Oh, wow. Now, have you recorded with a full-blown...
We've always tried to approximate it with, multi-tracking quartets and stuff in the studio, but this was the first time we ever had actual, 50 people in a room playing a piece of music. And it does sound different.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Now, nice. Was that a big deal to get together the music for that?
Yeah. Nate Walcott, who is in the band, who plays piano and trumpet, he also writes the string arrangements. So he spent a long time, and he would demo it on keyboards, and we'd exchange, talk about it, make changes. But then it all came down to one day in the studio, and it was, it was really stressful up to that point, but then it all went off without a hitch, so.
Do you think it changes the sound of the record as opposed to the approximations in the past?
Yeah. It sounds more real to me.
Yeah.
I like it when it's nice when you can hear it, be in the room and hear it recorded, and then listen to it back, and it's like very close. That's good. And Mike Mogus keeps getting better at recording things. Who's also in the band.
Well, you mentioned Mike, and you guys have always sort of used him as the guy. And do you think you've changed a lot with him? And like, how's the dynamic changed over the years?
I think we've both just gotten better at what we do and sort of grown up together. And I mean, it's pretty amazing to have worked with someone consistently for, almost 10 years. We can kind of communicate without, speaking. So that's helpful.
And now he's working on other stuff always. Does he bring any of that stuff into the recording sessions? Well,
he mostly takes our best ideas and puts them on other people's records. No, I'm kidding. He does great work in all kinds of styles. He's amazing.
Now, Bright Eyes always known to me as very prolific. And do you guys have you always aimed for that, or is it something that just happens? Lots of records.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's really true. I mean, it's been like 2 years since we put out a record.
Yes, but that said, in the past 2 years, there's been 4 releases by the band. 2 records, live record, B-sides record. I mean, there's always something new to check out, it seems.
Maybe so. Yeah, I guess I just don't really think of those as records, but, you know, I suppose they are. Their own. There's music on them.
So is it something that you just never thought about? Like, do you ever think, we're always putting out a record every couple of years. It's time to get on it, or does it just always flow?
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, I feel like I haven't written a song in a long time. I feel like I need to get busy. So, but yeah, we don't really think about it like that. You know, it's just more make the music, record it when it's ready, pick a date with